Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well. My name is Maxime Gauthier. I'm the game designer of Hellbringer, and welcome to another Kickstarter update of Hellbringer. I've been working really hard on proofreading, and this is why I've been kind of quiet because it takes a long time to check out every cards of the game and just compare it in French and in English to be sure that both are exactly the same, uh, and that the text is good and everything. This takes a lot of time. Hopefully, I'll get it done pretty soon. I believe I'm near the end because I'm doing my second proofreading right now, and I still find some minor issues, but mostly all of it is completed. Just to say that the first one I've had like 15 cards that had some problems, minors or big. So so that really helps, and I really hope that the project, the game, will be like top notch at the very end. So just before going into deep in everything on what's going on in the project, I just want to get back into the last update that I did. I was looking for shipping company, and the problem I had was the price. So clearly, the easy ship method is not what I'm going to take. But I've been still looking and searching for a company that will be more suitable for this. And I've been looking just for a company in China. So if that work, maybe the price could be exactly what I hoped. So I'm not sure what it's going to be because I need to get the exact weight and size of the box to know exactly what is going to be the price. So I need to get one prototype first to get the weight and everything else, like the size and stuff, so I can finally get the price and continue searching if this company that I just found is working or not. So hopefully I'll get it done really soon because as I said, I'm doing the proofreading, so I'm really near to final prototype print. So hopefully that's going to be done in the next month. I'm really hopeful for that, but I don't know. I'm gonna take the time required to just deliver a great game. So I'm not going to rush it, but I'm doing my best to get it done as fast as possible because I would like to make the game before Christmas this year. So I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm working really hard for that. So hopefully we're gonna get there. So another thing that I wanted to talk is that I've been doing some unfinished image for the game. So there were four image that I need to add, which were the moose level. So if you guys don't know some anything about it, this is the secret portal. So this is a secret level for the game. um so this is like the biggest show of love for Diablo 2 because it's, of course, it's really inspired of this. And the moose level, the fun fact about it is that when I've been working on it, of course I didn't want to copy the moose level. I wanted to find like another animal that I could just take and transform into some demons. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just take like the moose, because in French it's called orignal, and this is like a big animal that is living here in Quebec, in Canada. So I decided to just pick this animal, And the fun fact is that I selected the animal just because it sounded good in French, but I didn't tell about the translation. And when I translated the word, it was moose level, and it had moo inside of it, and I didn't know it. And the fun fact is that it's really really cool because when you're in the cow level, all you hear while you're walking to Diablo 2 into this level is moo 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 moo. So I just did it like not intentionally. So it's really like the same. So I'm really happy with it, and I hope you guys will enjoy this small show of love for Diablo 2. So I'm gonna show you guys some image about the actual image what's is going on there. So here is the undead moose, and I've been working with Shredder Dima, which is a professional artist, and he's been doing all these image for me. So there's a few of them that are only in the gray, and the others are in color. So all of them are pretty much completed. The only one that is missing is the hell moons and the background. So there's no background behind of them, but there's going to be one. This one is the shadow moons, and finally this is going to be the what is it? It's the hell moons. Yeah, and it's gonna be like in fire, in green fire, a little bit like the Infernal from Warcraft 3, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So I really wanted that look, that like evil, but not just like in flames. So hopefully that's gonna look like that. So yeah, so that's what is going on for all these image. So it's pretty much completed. I'm really really happy with the what's going on there, and hopefully that's going to be completed in the next few days. um what can I say for, yeah, so I've been working on the rule book. Again, there's some clarity that I've been just working on, just to be sure that the everything is going to be as clear as possible. And I've also been working on some scenarios. So I have a friend called Jesse that has been working with me uh, on the different scenarios, and I'm going to show you the first tomb of the succubus scenario, and that's going to give you a good insight of what are the change about it. So I'm gonna show you just over here. So this is the before. So this is what I just wrote, and Jesse has just been using all of this mess. I'm just gonna call it like that, and just put it back together to create something awesome. So I'm really hyped for that. I really hope that you guys gonna like it, and you can just say what you think about it in the comments below. I'd really like to know if you guys like all these change. So all right, so I'm gonna try to read it. Of course, I'm not an English native, so hopefully that's not gonna be that bad. If not, all you have to do is mute me and just reread it by yourself. But I'm gonna try to read it for you. So this is the tomb one, Alec Barman. So this is the before. Once known as the White Lost Tower, this monastery was home to the most respected monks in the kingdom of Hellbringer. Before its creation, this place was a den of multiple evil creatures, and underneath the ivory tower was a network of ancient galleries carved into the rock by demonic creatures of the ancient world. These monstrosities were once eliminated in the Great Purge, and the Tower of White Lust was built upon it to guard one of the many rifts of hell. Since its foundation, The tower has been guarded by generations of powerful monks who protect this place from the forces of evil that still reign there. It is said that they protect a huge portal locked by chains larger than two men and an ancestral magic that only the most powerful of the Holybringer library will know about. So this is the first tomb, and we're talking to a barman, which usually know everything about the Holybringer and Hellbringer stuff. So the rework of that is, I believe, much more amazing. So let's go with it. So I'm gonna do it like a small voice. Hopefully, I won't, I won't fucked up. Anyway, so Alec Barman, a traveler, hey? We don't get many of your kind no more of late. Dark days we live in. I take it ya came here for that damn tower too. Real shame what happened to it. Back in the days, 'twas home to a bunch of wise monks, served as their monastery. Me old man used to tell me stories about that place, that it's been built to contain some ancient evil below ground. Asked one of them monks about it one day. He wouldn't say much, only that the depths below was full of tunnels and caves carved neither by men nor nature, a place of great evil and danger, did the great purge back in the days. People say that the towers stood guard to keep hell itself at bay. With all we've seen of late, I'd say it was true, but clearly they've failed. If you value your life, traveler, I'd steer clear of that cursed tower. Nothing but death and damnation to be found there. And there you go. So hopefully I didn't screw it up. But I believe that with small voice, I had like a better English accent. I don't know why. But anyway, so hope you guys like what you've been hearing or reading, and hopefully this is going to be the same treatment for every part of the game. I know there's not a lot of people that just like read the entire booklet, but if you had the chance to take a look on the previous work, well, this is a huge step, I think, for the camping. So hopefully that a lot of people are gonna love that. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this. And there's still a few things I'd like to talk about, and I'm just reading my stuff just to be sure I do not forget anything. So yeah, so the last thing I like to talk is about the tabletop simulator version. So because of the proofreading, been I've decided to change a few cards because there was a few that were just like a copy of it. So I really wanted to that every card are really different from any others. So hopefully all these changes are just gonna make it more appreciable. And so yeah, I'm gonna do a small uh, sneak peek with you to just show you what are the modification about, because there's a lot of modification, but I'm just gonna go with a few of them just to tell you what was the modification and why. So if you've been playing the game, you will understand. If you've never played, well, of course you will not understand exactly what I'm talking about, but that doesn't matter. All you have to to know is that I'm working really hard to make sure that the game is balanced and that it's going to be awesome. So hopefully you stick around because at the very end I'm just going to do my final speech about what's going on. And yeah, so let's go with it instead of just talking about some stuff that is not nice. So let's go. So the base game, what has been changed since the last proofreading? So barrier, I'm gonna go to show you the cards, and hopefully you just get a better view of everything. So this is our work. So there's the French version here and the English version over here. So I'm just like comparing them, uh, and be sure that all of these cards are identical. So this is really useful because since there's two language, I can just take a look at both of them and be sure that they're identical. So that's easier for me to do the proofreading. Uh, but of course, still a lot of works because I've got two language to do. So that's much more difficult for me. Anyway, so barrier, which is the one over here. So at first, barrier was supposed to give you this bonus over here. Sorry for the nausea. So here, so this is potion of iron skin, and it was exactly the same except that this was a potion and this was a card that gives you a defense card. So I decided to change barrier to just a minus 5 red dice to your attack. Sorry, I was looking for the French version. And so yeah, so that's pretty much simple. And the reason behind this is that when you're playing the paladin, and that I'm sorry, I always said paladin, but this is paladin, and this is my French accent. Sorry. And yeah, so when you were playing this buddy, uh, you could have a lot more armor instantly, and that was not game breaker, but that was really too OP. So I decided to nerf it and to remove the barrier was, I think, the best choice. So and of course, the text is just more easier to understand. So this is it for barrier. Now we've got barrage. So which is over here. Fun fact: this is the same word in French and English, and so yeah, so before the modification, you could use barrage on any player or stuff that you would like. Now it's only to another player or a companion, meaning, and this is something that I need to barrage another. That's gonna be just better for that. So and I'm just like taking notes right there into the update video, but this is all it's all about. So I'm just like seeing these cars over and over, and sometimes I just like, oh, there's a problem there, or maybe there's a problem. So the A is going to be changed to another because what it says over here is Arnold, which is another player. So it's just been a bad translation, which means that it could just be like, oh, but well, I'm a player, I could just use it on me. So this is all it's all about for the proofreading, and this is why it's taking so much time. So anyway, so end of the parenthesis. So barrage. So -1 to for each 25 armor points to another companion or another player until the start of its next turn. So just before, the old one was this. So you had to discard one card to activate barrage. And since it's not applicable to you anymore, I believe that this is the best way to use it, as it does not cost anything. You can save a companion or a player anytime you want, but you cannot use it on yourself. So the main reason is that the paladin is really OP in some in armor points. So you can have like 100 pretty much easily. So if you get like a lot, you could just like reduce again more damage to you, and you'd just be like unbreakable. And too powerful for that. So this is why I've decided to nerf it. All right, let's go with the Druid. So here is assimilation. So this card has been changed a bit. So before you had to have the if your action points was greater than the companion, you could take this card and place it into your XP. So now that's a little bit different. You can just place an assigned companion to your XP. So there's no more like checkup or condition to assimilate this companion. Main reason is that it's an assigned companion. So if you already paid to place this companion there. So I believe there's not a lot companions, and all of them don't have uh, like a lot of action points. So meaning that when you pay like 4 to equip the Griffin, you pretty much have these points to assimilate this companion. But normally you won't assimilate this one because it's like the best companion you could have. So this is the main reason why I've just removed it. I don't feel like it was useful for the card, and I feel like it's just more understandable. Now we've got the I'm just gonna go with the out of control, since it was just on the left, the right over here. And yeah, so the cost of the card has just been reduced, and you can see that it's still not been reduced. So out of control, 2 AP. So the cost is gonna be reduced to 2 instead of 3, and the main reason is that most of the monster do not do a lot of that, do not deal a lot of damage. So paying 3 to get like a damage of 3 or 4, I felt like it was too much. So this is why the cost has been reduced. And of course the text has just been clarified a bit, so it really use its attack against one monster. So I don't remember exactly what it was written, but I believe it was not that, and that it was not clear. So this is why it's been changed. So now let's go with the objects. This is the torch over here. So the torch now do not give any more bonus of +3 perception to the owner and +2 to every other players. It's now just +2 to every other players, and that's it. Main reason that it's simple, it's simpler, and it was a bit confusing. So yeah, that's just easier. Endless bag. So this is not a big update, but over here. So this endless bag now have 2 uh, enchantment slots. So main reason is that you could use endless bag and just like put 2 enchantment on it and remove them, and just like play with these cards to modify the bonus of your endless bag. So you could have all of them here and just move around with all of them. So you could just modify your bonuses into the game. So that's just cooler. So hopefully that's gonna give a little bit more of impact to this part. So we did off the control, and now we've got to go to Revenant. So this card has been completely changed. Main reason is that you were putting Revenant behind any card that you just picked, and the problem was that you had to put back on top Revenant, and it was copying the attack and the effect of the creature behind. The problem is that in the physical play, you need to take a look back at the card, and that's just like some manipulation of the cards that I didn't want to. So I decided to make this creature a complete independent creature. So now you will pick one monster, place Revenant under this enemy, and when this enemy is eliminated, Revenant takes place and will start to attack. There's no effects, there's no copy stuff. It's just like a new enemy that appears when you kill that first enemy. So yeah, so that's pretty much how it will work now. After that, we can go to the Loot and Merchant expansion. So this is the potion of here. So yeah. So the new modification is that these potion was pretty much the same from so well it's written in French, but this is the potion of fury and potion of poison. It was pretty much the same. The difference was that if you were using that potion to another player, it would give more dice to that player, and if you were using for you, well, you had no bonuses at all. So I've decided to change this and just to add reroll. So I feel like potions that just make you reroll stuff is a good change, and hopefully that's gonna be better. Um, After that, we got a potion of teleportation that's been changed completely. So it was a potion that you could use to get back to the merchant and just buy stuff. I've decided to completely remove that and change it with collect one card from the loot and merchant discard pile. And this is something I'm really happy to have out, because you can now get some items that the merchant store could not provide you. Like, I don't know, you start a game, you kill a bunch of monster, you get some gold, you get to the merchant, and you can't buy that card that gives you like a crazy amount of stuff. And after that, you get back two times and you buy like I don't know, two set items, and you know that the one that is missing is inside the discard pile. So now you can just grab it with that card here. So that's going to be really useful. And even if that's not an item set, you can just go back there, take what you want, and that's going to be really useful. So really can't wait to use it in game. We also got the Conqueror's helmet. So this one is over here. So we've got the Conqueror's helmet. So it was a cost of 3. Had 2 enchantment slot. Now only got one, and of course the cost has been dropped to 2. And the bonus was a bonus of plus 15 health, plus 10 armor, and plus 3 damage or 2 to every other Conqueror's object equipped. So now that's been changed to plus 10 health point, plus 3 to an attack at each of your turns, and plus 10 armor for every other Conqueror's equipped. So that's been changed slightly. Main reason is that it didn't fit well into the card. There was too much text, so I decided just to swap them to make that work. So this is why it's been changed. And finally, we can go to the barter in the new expansion pack here. So barter over here, which is accumulate this one here. So this one is needs to be changed, because it's supposed to be only objects. So there's like enchantment and potion, but that's not supposed to be there. And all you need to do is accumulate 2 objects under barter, and you will get 2 um, 2 loot cards. So of course all the objects are removed. So that's like you discard the stuff that you don't want, and you'll get some loot back for that. So that's pretty much how it works. Formerly it was 3 items, enchantment or potion. So that's been dropped a bit. So all of these quests have been just dropped, so it's easier to complete, and because there's also like some stuff that I'm just gonna explain with the next one. So this one is absorption, so it's been changed to 2 companions to 1. The main reason is that there's not a lot of companions into the game, and so that's pretty much rare. And you don't want to just put 2 companions under this card to get like a +5 health point. So I feel like it was too much for not a big bonus. So this is why I've decided to just like, you can scrap 1 companion and get a +5 health point uh, forever. So if like, I don't know, you get the eagle and you've got the an elf or something else that is much more stronger, you could just discard it because it's not really useful for you. So absorption come into play there. There's also, and finally, the resistance, which is pretty much the same. So now it was 2 defense card, now it's 1 defense card or potion, and you get a bonus of +10 armor points. Pretty much the same again. So these cards are really rare, and the difference is that you could keep the defense card back in your hand, but the biggest problem with that is that all you had to do is get 2 cards and you get a free 10 armor points. So this is why I decided to just put like 1 card, but you need to discard this card forever. So you can have a bonus permanently, or you keep the cards to defend yourself, and that's it. So that's pretty much it for all these cards. So you can see there was a lot of stuff. This is why it's taking me so long. And you just saw that I've added like a few of modification that I've just written there because I keep finding stuff. So hopefully the game is going to be top notch at the very end. And that's going to be awesome for you guys to try it out. So hope you guys like this update video. If yes, leave a comment down below. If you ever want to join the Discord channel, you can just go there, which is hellbringergame.com/link3, and you're going to be able to join any of the social media you want. But of course, I'm using a lot of Discord, so if you would like to be really up to date, I strongly suggest you to hop in, and you'll get a lot more of news back there. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys had a great journey. I'm gonna continue working on this game. Hopefully everything's gonna be done really soon, so you can get that at your home. And thanks a lot for supporting this campaign. Again, I'm really grateful for all of you guys that have been, just helping me doing this huge project. Hopefully, that's going to be better than Diablo 4. That has been great, great, great. But I didn't play it, but I've seen a lot of video about this gameplay. So hopefully that's gonna give you and satisfy you for this craving that we all have, which is Diablo. So yeah, so thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, bye bye.